Okay, so here we are. We're doing this here is the second half of the base. Since I've started working on this, I've realised that one side's not square. That side's square, this side is not. So I'm working off that side, and we're going to cut that base out. That'll be the second half of the base. And then I just got to work out how long much of that I need to make up for the 7 feet of room. So this board here is a guide that my saw runs on, because I got Buckley's Hope of cutting a dead straight line freehand. So that timber is a guide for me. So okay, we're going to make this cut, and we're going to see how it all pans out. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. So these bolts here, or you think these clamps, these are gonna be bolted underneath, and that's what the tie down straps will go onto. These things are rated for 300 kilos each, so there'll be one on each corner. Okay, so guys, to stop the ply from bowing down like that, it's going to have these boards running underneath it. They'll be bolted in. They'll be like this, and they're going to be the stiffness. So that way they should hold it flat. I could put a post down there, but I don't want to. I don't want to interfere with the spaces, you know, that's in the trailer part of it. So there's going to be 5 bolts running through each board. There'll be 6 boards, 6 of these stiffness. So the first one's going to be back here where the tailgate is, and that's going to provide support. So when you're sitting down in it, this is not going to bow down. So what I'm going to be using are these M6 cup head bolts. 70, what are they, 75 millimeters long. Now we'll go through like that. bloody beautiful. Okay, now what I'm using are these big flat washers. This will provide a lot of bite. This isn't permanently yet, I'm just giving it a practice run. All these things won't be going on until after each panel gets painted. Alright, let's see just how stiff this is. That has worked out actually really good. What I may do now is see about painting this piece. Painting it up and then bolt it all back together. So the big thing with this project, the big enemy is going to be water. So once I pull all these bolts out, what I want to do is actually pour paint inside the bolt holes so that the paint will coat the bolt holes really good. Same within there, everything's going to be painted separately and then it'll all get rebolted back together again. That way if any water seeps in between here and there, it'll be painted surfaces. At least that's the theory on it all. Okay, so that's the colour I got. I don't know how to pronounce it. CHINTZ, grey. It's a lightish kind of grey colour. Bit of a blue tinge in it. So I'm gonna have to mix it up, I do believe. Hope I don't spill none on the grass, but that's the colour there. So we're going to give it a stir. Okay, so let's see how it goes. It's actually a bit too thick to run in. I think I'm going to get a cotton bud. Okay, so this part of it all is actually really important. The more paint I can get inside these holes, the better, the more protection it's going to have. Tell you what guys, these things are good. They're a disposable plastic thing that fits inside your roller tray, and that way you don't get paint in your roller tray and you throw that away, and they cost bugger all. Yeah, so this is where one of the brackets are going to go, the tie down brackets. Gonna drill a hole. Go there like that. Might as well put a washer, I suppose, there. Now the bolt on the outside, it's got to come up through here like this. I know. That's the inside. So that bolt's right. Spring washer. And the bolt this side goes up that way. first test tying the back half down. At the moment, this is how I plan on doing it, unless I come up with a better idea. Well there guys, this is the back half of the trailer. Pretty much done. Or the back half of the camper. So I just got the front half to do. It's cut out. It's basically just got to have these ribs here placed on it and painted up, these anchoring points bolted to it, and then it'll get screwed and fastened together. But I'm not going to fasten it all together until I'm ready to put the sides all on. But tomorrow, that's my plan tomorrow now, is to paint up the front section of it and get it as far as to this stage here. And then in the next video following, I'll be marking out and cutting out the sides for the camper. It's gonna be, I've been tossing around with a lot of different measurements, going on the base how thick the mattress will be. Probably get an inner spring. It's going to be at least 100 mil, 150 mil thick. So I dare say it's going to be somewhere around 1.2 meters high to the roof line. That'll give me plenty enough room and it'll be comfortable. So we'll just see once I start to draw it out. I'll cut it out and we'll give a bit of a mock-up and see how it all goes. Anyway, I'm pleased with how this back half has turned out. Sitting back having a beer now, admiring my creation. So yes, stay tuned for the front half of the floor on the camper. Ooh la bah.